Hi folks, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. This is episode 27 of the Let's Play 3.0 series, and nope, you're not mistaken, we have the two Delincias out, sitting beside me, or standing beside me even, in the same gear, although there's a little bit of a bug going on in the game at the moment, because this is Delincia version 1, and this is Delincia version 2. So I took Delincia version 2 out. If you remember, we tamed this one several episodes ago now, and she's just been sitting in a box, waiting. So I took her out. I took the armour off Delincia 1 and Ajaz Bane off of Delincia 1 as well, but she's still showing us the armour on, where you can see I've actually given her a waist guard that I got off of one of those guys over there, but all the rest of the pieces, she has no armour. And she only has the armour from this one piece, but the character is showing fully armoured up. So I will have to get her an actual set of armour, and hopefully we might even be able to do that later today. But let me take Delincia. So she's level 9 now, so almost at level 10 in the first perk. So I took her way up north, and upside north of the Mounds of the Dead, where there's bears and saber-tooths and mammoths and all sorts of stuff. And I just leveled her up there, hoping to trigger a meteor storm. That didn't happen, so I just left my character log in and I went away for lunch, and when I came back, look at this. 1,882 star metal. And I will just cut to the clips now. So I went for lunch. A meteor storm must have happened while I was away for lunch, and I'm just going to cut to the clips now of me actually going and mining that star metal. So I will leave you to watch that, and then I will see you back here. Okay, so I've come back from my lunch, and you can just see just over there, there is a smoking meteor has landed. So I missed the actual meteorite because I just left the game running while I had my lunch. So let's just get up here. There you go, you can see it now. You can see the casing smoking away. Come on, let's get up. Right, so we're going to get our demon fire orbs out. We'll get the horse out of the way, and we're going to make it explode. There we go. We now have the exposed node. It is on fire at the moment, so we'll just have to leave it a second just for that fire to burn out. There is another one up on the side of the cliff, just up there, which is possibly exactly where I had it before, but I'm not going to do that whole foundation thing like we did last time, because apparently that makes the game crash. Right, the fire's out, so now we can mine it. So with the black blood pick, we're getting 34 star metal node per hit, and then on the last one we should get double. There we go, 64. So let's slowly walk over at the horse. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 632 star metal out of that node. Okay, so I'm going to cut here and I will go and see if I can find some more. See you soon. Okay, we're coming up Starfall Ridge, and you can see there's another one sitting there. So we can do the same thing. We'll get our demon fire orbs out and chuck it. Oh, that was a bit short, but it was still enough to actually get the. In fact, we might actually be out of the fire. So I do get a lot of comments about how you should use explosive arrows for these instead, but as you can see, Demon Fire Orbs work just as well. And also, they're with the Tier 3 Alchemist trick, they are so cheap to make, much cheaper than explosive arrows, in my opinion. Because I think explosive arrows need dragon powder to make. Right, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 624 out of that one. So we're actually not going to have any more room to carry anymore. What have you got? Give me some of your gruel and you can carry some of that too. Right, that's a lot of star metal now, so I'm going to head back to base and we can start smelting it up. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, welcome back. So that's how we got it. I ended up mining 3 nodes altogether and then struggling to carry it all back because we've got so much of it. So it's all sitting in this box here, so we can now actually show you how to smelt star metal. So we put star metal in a furnace and light it, nothing happens, because what you actually need is you need some brimstone and you need some, what did I do with it? Is it in this box here? Yes, black ice. So 2 star metal ore nodes, 1 brimstone and 1 black ice will give you the bars that you need. So we're even short of star metal to get the full 500. So let's just put a couple more in. Right, and then we'll just leave that. That'll smelt away and give us star metal nodes. The idea is that I've been experimenting on my online server with my Relic Hunter Treasure Seekars, because as we've showed you before, so these guys are still in very basic Barakan Reaver armor, so it's low level armor with health buffs on it. It gives them more health, but not brilliant. But they do have lots of agility. So what I want to do, and what I have done on my online server to test this, I want to give them the best agility weapon I can find. And who got it? This one. So James got the Mushashi's Black Blade that we got out of that chest over there from killing the King Rhino. So he has the epic legendary katana with a armor pen kit on it, I think that's got. So it's got 60 damage and 23 armor pen. But now, as I spoke about before, the katana I think is an iron level weapon, and there isn't a steel or hardened steel version of the katana. The next katana up from iron is the star metal one. So now we actually have star metal. So these guys are all rocking strength weapons at the moment. So I want to change them all out into having katanas, because with the agility and the agility weapons, they are absolutely amazing. The other thing I want to do is I want to give them armor that will give them even more of an agility weapon boost. So if we rock up the stairs, I have crafted a garrison blacksmith bench which we'll use to craft our katanas with. But if we come into this bit, have I learned it? Yes. So this Stygian soldier male is heavy armor, and although it doesn't tell you anywhere, which is one of my pet peeves about this, each piece gives you, I believe it's a plus 3% agility weapon damage. So this, having looked through as many armor pieces as I can, at least of the standard armor that you can get, not the like stuff that you get from caves or stuff like that we haven't got available to us yet. But of the standard armor, this is the heaviest armor with the best armor value, but also gives agility boost. So what I need to do is I need to make a set of this. Each piece needs heavy padding, which we've got. chitin, which we've got, just get that from the scorpions and whatnot outside, and thick leather, which we've got by the bucket load. So let's make a helmet, a chest piece, leg piece, gloves or bracers, and boots. And then we'll take them. Come on. Oh, did I just cancel that leg piece? Oh, craft that and that. Right, chest, feet. Throw my materials back, legs and arms. There we go. Right, so we take that and put it on our guy downstairs. Let's just take you as our example. So we'll put this on you, and you can see each piece, oh, plus 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 25% extra with much more armor to protect them. The problem is, it looks ridiculous. I absolutely hate the look of that. A proper silver sparkly skirt and that helmet is just, well, yeah. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the, I'll give you that back for the moment, save me carrying it about. I'm going to use the new illusion ability of the thaumaturgy bench. And if we come up here, in my time over in Sepamaru, I've been gathering up the Relic Hunter gear either off of the mobs that you kill or from the chests that are around Sepamaru. And I've been gathering that up and then dismantling it because it gives you tons of silk. But recently I've been saving it up, or at least trying to save up 4 sets of it. But obviously I've never actually got the chest piece. I've only got 2 sets of the gloves and I've only got 3 sets of the trousers. But if we take this, put it in here, we can't do, because when you get it, it's all damaged. So all the pieces are damaged, and you can't use that as an illusionary piece if it's damaged. So we'll put it in here and repair it with the silk that we need. Repair, repair, and repair. And then from that rooftop armor bench in Sepamaru, you can learn the Relic Hunter armor. So there is the shirt. So this is all light armor. It needs light padding and 22 silk. Let's craft that final piece. There we go. So that's all repaired now. Yep. Take that, and take that. And let's head to our thaumaturgy bench, which is, nope, where is that? It's in the white side, isn't it? It's around there. Right next to where we were actually standing. Right, so this bit up here, so I think we did this with daggers way back at the start of this series when we're down at Noob River. But if we take this, so we take the helmet, the Stygian helmet, as the source stats, so it'll have the armor and the bonuses, and then the appearance, the item you would like it to look like, there, and go combine. It crafts this illusionary helmet. Take that, we'll do the same with the chest piece with an appearance of that. Leg piece, stats, appearance, combine, gloves, and boots. So they still have the stats, they're same armor value, same agility bonuses, but now when we go downstairs and put it on the thrall, there we go. He's a Relic Hunter who actually looks like a Relic Hunter, but still has the stats of the Stygian Soldier armor. So you'll have bonus agility. So now let's give him a katana. So we should have enough star metal bars now. We do. we will need to learn the katana. So weapons, and then we go to two-handed epics here. So you learn that, and then there's the katana is here, star metal katana. Unlock that. And then to make that you need a weapon handle. So weapon handles are a leather and insulated wood. So we don't have any leather, but we can grab some leather, no problem at all. In fact, let's just take a stack. Oh, we're very heavy. Head around here slowly. Of course, we've still got that armour in our... so weapon handle, craft. Take that and I'll craft another 2 because we'll need 4 altogether. I will just pop around here and drop this armour in the dismantling bench because we won't need that anymore. And then if we head upstairs and go to the garrison bench, we can put the star metal bars and the weapon handle in here. There, so there's this. Oh, it's Numidian katana, which it's the same idea. It just looks slightly different. Both need, so because we've got the garrison, it's reduced to 50. I think is it 22 or 25 bars you need as standard. And we can craft that. It's epic. That's going to take a little while. And I think we'll put a damage kit on that one. So we'll go to here. We'll go to here. We'll craft a master or advanced weapon damage kit, which needs 10 star metal. No, it doesn't. It needs 10 hardened steel bar and 15 oil. We'll get loads of oil from turning bark and ichor in our alchemy bench. How are you getting on? You built it yet? Yep. So it's coming out at 51 damage with 14 armor pen. We'll stick that on it. And it's now 57. So it's not quite the same as the legendary one. The legendary one obviously is better, but that'll do for just now. And give him that. So he's now got a star metal katana with lots of damage, and he's got extra bonus from both his agility stats and from his Stygian soldier armor, although he looks like a relic hunter. I will dye that up because one of the problems I found is when you head into Sepamaru with one of these guys and try and fight a whole bunch of relic hunters with your thrall that is dressed like a relic hunter, it can be a bit difficult to see. It does now have the green bar over the head so you can see which one's which, but yeah, it's slightly better to have him painted up in some sort of colour. Okay, right. I think that covers what we've done. So yeah, we've been levelling up the second Delincia. The idea I'm having is that once I get her past level 10, I'm going to reset my stats and I'm going to try running with 2 Delincias as the final perk of authority. I've got the well trained at the moment to give my follower a plus 20 boost, but I'm going to try resetting that and trying War Party so you can have 2 followers with you, and I'm going to try having 2 Delincias with me. However, what we're going to do now is I'm going to progress the story a bit further, and we're going to go and get the next piece of the puzzle. If I can find where I did with my staff, there it is there. So the last thing we did was we headed up and got the Mask of the Witch Queen. So we now have 2 artifacts. We got the Diadem of the Giant King from the Barrow King. We got the Mask of the Witch Queen from the Witch Queen in the jungle. And now the next thing we have to do is go and fight the Undead Dragon. Come out of the way, please. I'll need to get you some food. which is in either the Sinkhole or the... You can either come in from the top of the Sinkhole or down from through the corrupted arena. So in the beginner's guide series I did earlier on this year, I showed you how to go and do that in 3 different ways. So I had a named dancer who I used as a follower because they helped reduce the corruption, and we went in through the arena and fought our way through the skeletons in there into the arena and took out the dragon that way. We also went and did it the nice easy way, which is using a elevator to climb from the top of the sinkhole and then just going straight down the elevator into the sinkhole, fighting the dragon and coming out again. And then I also did it the hard way, which is the way I used to do it before, which was to like parkour and climb down the pillars into the sinkhole that way, which is by far the most dangerous way because it's quite easy to slip and fall to your death that way. So since we've already done that, I'm just going to do it the easy way and go in with the elevator. If you want to see it the other way, I'll link the previous video so you can see how you go in through the arena. But we're going to need an elevator, which is probably under construction. There it is there. So of course it's done. Oh no, that's lucky. I was expecting that to be done with the hammer, but it's done at the carpentry bench. So we're going to have to craft that before we go. So what is required for a vertical elevator? Not a lot. 22 iron bars, 6 shape wood and 7 twine. Okay, well 22 iron bars will be in here. That's got something I'm going to mention. The most common thing I get asked in all my videos is how do I do that? And be able to type in any number I like. So, in those who don't know, what I do is I hold shift and I drag it across. And that gives me the pop-up that automatically splits it in half. You can move that slider or you can just type in what you want in there and get exactly the number you want. So there you go. It's quite surprising how many people, there's hardly a video goes by where someone doesn't ask me how I do that. So shift, type in the number, hit OK. Obviously that won't work for consoles, but sorry, can't help that. Right, I'm on bench, it's carpentry bench. There we go. Right, so 22 of them, horizontal, vertical, craft. I will have to craft a little platform to get me out from the edge, but we'll just do that out of sandstone so we can get some stone and wood when we get over there. Come on. There we go. Right, you can have your food. Won't need the Midian helmet for this trip, so I'll put it back in here. I've got food, she's got food. Get on the horse. I should possibly put a teleportery stone down over there, but I'm not going to bother about that today. I'm just going to head over in that direction and I will see you when I get there. Right, welcome back. So we've made it over here. I've got a stone here. Around the corner. There is a sinkhole. There is a book here to give us squirm, and attune the bracelet to that obelisk. Right, undead hyena around here. So let's take them out first. There we go, and then if we look down there, there is the undead dragon down there. Where will we put the lift? That's maybe a bit close to the dragon. Around here. That's probably... Oh, that's corruption there, I thought. Right, horse, you can move... And we'll put you just up here. You'll be safe from the hyenas up there. I grabbed a little bit of stone and wood while I was on my way here. So we'll need 6, we'll need building pieces, we'll need a foundation. There's a beam there. Let's go here. And then I guess we just need ceilings. That'll do. And then not far enough out? Oh, it's definitely far enough out. Okay, right, you can put your helmet back on. You've got food, you've got your mace. Put the hammer away. I guess you are on guard me. And we'll go on here. And where's the lever? There. And we've got ride an elevator journey step. So I mentioned before that these elevators are so slow. Take forever and a day to go up and down. There is a fast elevator that you can learn by handing in fragments of fragments of power at the library with the archivist, but obviously it's a RNG luck of the draw chance whether you get that recipe. So it's I didn't get it last series, and I haven't. Have I been in? I can't even remember. I get confused between the different playthroughs I do. Whether we've got anything this series from there. Let's have a look in here. Oh, we're getting pinged by skeletons. I do like to take the skeletons out first, just in case we end up pulling them while we're going to dragon. And also there are chests around the edge. That is one of the locations that you can get the grey lotus flowers from. Or seeds, even. Which we are obviously, we've got them, we're done with them at the moment, although I did discuss that a possibility of doing an episode where I go through all the different potions that you can make with the lotus flowers. Where is the chest? Must be around the other side. So that's where you come in. If you come in through the arena way, so it's got all the corruption in it. We'll go through there once we've done with the dragon. Maybe the chests are more like up the stairs in the next ring. I'm sure there are chests down at this level as well. There's one. There's one.
Another time, one of them fought.
Not too far away. Don't back away from it. So there's a chest here, and it has 2 lotus flowers in it. I can actually get rid of that now. I don't need that anymore. You. And this is where you learn the Dragonbone armour, weapons, lots of things in one go from there. That's where it takes you upstairs. So we'll go in there. We're back around in a circle. Okay, right, Undead Dragon. Undead Dragon needs to die. In you go. bit awkward because he kind of jerks about all over the place. So I'm trying to stay behind him for my extra bonus. But he does do, I think he does do a 360 sweep thing. Just his pivot point is a bit awkward. He'll turn around 180 degrees just to get the Delincia. Stand that back up. Look, you can see right through you. So there he goes. Look, she's at the back of him now, so he turns 180 degrees to go and start fighting him again. So I now have to run all the way around here. Ah, there's the sweep. Oh, don't stop. Keep fighting. Push the wrong button. Whoa! Watch what you're doing. Let's eat. Oh my god. Rubbish potions with me. It'll do. Let's just lunge. There we go. It's dead. 43,000 XP. You not get a journey step for that? What he did. Right, so he has nothing on his inventory, but if we chop him up, we get the Star of the Champion, which is the next item. So you could steal from him the only thing he would ever give you, the ring with the jewel men call the Star of Coralla. The star stolen from the Queen of Offer, who could pay a roomful of gold for its return. He would not give it to the willingly, because he knew that it holds a magic which, when properly controlled, will enslave the hearts of the opposite sex from the shadows in Zambula. The Star of the Champion is a gem of unsurpassed beauty, glowing with a white light that sets the world to shimmering. Once in the ancient past, it was awarded to Tyros, the Deathbringer, for becoming the champion of the Giant King's arena. In his final battle, he was to fight the mightiest dragon created by the Giant Kings, a magnificent creature of enormous stature. Tyros defeated the beast, but in his victory he saw the death of something noble, and he wept. He pinned the Star of the Champion to the corpse of the creature, and the mighty beast was buried right here beneath the sands of the arena. Later, when Tyros was cursed with immortality, the dragon inherited the curse and rose again to stalk the arena. This is one of the artifacts required to create the keystone that can be used to remove the slave bracelet. So there we go. So Tyros, who we will encounter as the King Scourge in the Black Keep, fought the dragon and pinned the star to the dragon's chest, but he got cursed for betraying all his people and was cursed with immortality, which then passed on to the dragon. So the dragon keeps rising as the Undead Dragon, and we can fight it in here, which we did. Right, so which is the way again? So is that the way? That's the way in. This is the... No, that's the way in. This is the way upstairs to that first level up there. So let's head up there. Through a bit more... Is there a tablet? Oh, we've got this. We've got the recipes. Through a bit more corruption. There should be some chests in here too. Nothing of exciting in that one. Nothing exciting in that one. Carry on up the stairs. Should be more on this landing here. Oh, skeleton. 2 skeletons. Okay. Up here. So on the other side, is it? No, there's another skeleton. I thought there was a chest here as well. Okay, up to the top then. No handrails, health and safety. Another tablet thing there. And then there's chests round this ring here. There's 3 Grey Lotus seeds, so we've got 2 flowers and 3 seeds so far. Should be some skeletal monstrosities around here as well. And then there's this instant skeleton with arrows in it. Arrows lying about, and this guy lying dead. With interesting armour on, and there's his little camp bit. So something's went down here. Oh, missed. There's one of the monstrosity dudes. What are they called again? I forget. Oh, this is called Undead Lizard Man. Oh. But I think when we used to have the ability to craft them with the Witch Doctor feat, I'm sure they're just called Skeletal Monstrosity or something along that lines. No chests around here. This bit here. What? Sure there was more chests in here. There's one there. Oh, hello. There's an undead lizard man as well. Wonder if they've changed that. Follower leveled up. Oh, you're level 11 now. Oh, what did you get for your perk? Baron's Traveller, living in the Exon lands, has hardened your follower, granting them increased health and agility. Okay, well the health is definitely a bonus, so +3 on there. +3 agility, yeah, not particularly useful when she's a strength person, but another seed. He's off the edge of the cliff. That's going to make him rather awkward to fight without falling down.
You picked the wrong fight.
There you go. Valencia saves the day. Right, that looks like that is... Oh, another chest. Another 2 seeds. Okay, let's head back downstairs again, particularly without falling off. And back into the arena. And then we can take our lift up the stairs and back home again. Right, so what did we end up with there? We've got 6 Grey Lotus seeds and 2 Grey Lotus flowers. So each one of those seeds will give you 5 flowers if you were to plant them with some potent compost, plus that 2 there. So we'll have a bunch more. So that would have been perfect if we didn't have them before to get the Grey Lotus powder. We could have started our little farm going with that lot. Right. Let's get the staff out. We need to have the Star of the Champion in our inventory to further forward the story. Oh, I could have shown you the way in from the arena. It's not too bad, and you could come in there. There is a giant snake that is like a world boss with a legendary chest. You follow. Let's just head over here a bit, so a bit safe. Right, let's place this down. Let's hear what it's got to say.
Yeah, well, this one is rather embarrassing. Now, the Priest King asked me for a weapon to use against the humans who are invading their lands. The Witch Queen had just unleashed a powerful spell that tore up half the north and left a boiling crater in the land. He was getting desperate. So, I suggested this. A sorcery of the old world that calls forth a primal elemental and imprisons it. I thought he would use it to blast the Witch Queen with fire or something, but instead, he captures a storm elemental and imprisons it in the Scourge Stone. And then he gave it to the Warmaker to use as he saw fit. Now, I know the Warmaker crushed it as part of his ritual. Now, you're wondering why the exiled lands went from green and lush to arid desert? Look no further. I don't know, follow the sandstorm? Something had to stop it moving further east after all. Yeah, well, this one is
Okay,
rather embarrassing. Now,
so the next one he's talking about is the Scourge Stone. So, and as it says, that was involved in the creating the sandstorm, and it got crushed into pieces. So there are actually 3 pieces of that: the broken, the jagged, and some other part. So you have to get the 3 parts and then take it to someone special to piece them all back together again to give you the Heart of the Sands is the next piece. So that'll be the next part of the story we'll have to do, but that's not going to be today. So I'm now going to head my way home and have a look at this new stuff that we've just learned how to craft. Okay, see you when I get there. Okay, we're back home again. First of all, we can drop off the Star of the Champion in the chest, and we'll put the staff there as well. Right, so if we head up the stairs and head to our armor bench, we can go to Dragon. Right, so we've got a Dragonbone shield to start with. So 40 damage. So how does that compare with a star metal one? Much the same. Well, it doesn't tell us the armor pen and all that other stuff, the durability. Right, so there should be 3 sets of armor. We've got the light armor, which is the Void Forged Dragon Hide. And it doesn't tell you what that is, but what I will do is I will stick what bonuses that's got on the screen right now. Okay. This is the medium set, the Void Forged Dragonbone. So what's that? That's Dragon Hide. This is Dragonbone. So 110, 193. So I think this has actually got like one of the highest in the game. What's that? That's it there. So that's the head, chest, legs, or kilt. Gotta love a kilt. So does the head? Nope, doesn't. It just all needs dragon bone and more. So it needs hardened leather to make the perfected paddings, and then it needs more hardened leather to actually craft the items as well. But because we're in the garrison armor bench, that is reduced from normal. Okay, and then finally we've got the Void Forge. So that's Void Forge Dragonbone, and then just Void Forge Dragon, which is the heavy armor. 240 for the helmet alone, 420 for the chest, 300 for the legs, 120 for the gloves and the boots. So we'll have the stats up just now. Right, and then if we go across to the blacksmith bench, there will be a dragon. So we've got Dragonbone daggers. Oh, it needs a horn. Dragonbone javelin, 51. Dragonbone maul also needs a horn, handle, and 5 dragonbone. Spear. Javelin and a spear. Because javelin you can throw with spears just to have the reach weapon. And then we've got a Dragonbone sword, so that'll be the one-hander. Dragonbone throwing axe, Dragonbone two-hander. So they pretty much all need. And then this really awesome looking Dragonbone war axe, 49 damage. So not as much damage as some of the legendary stuff, but it's pretty good, and it looks really cool, especially when you the bone stuff. And when you've got the shield, which is also made out of like bones, which is also cool, and then obviously the Dragonbone armour itself has these little bits of bone everywhere on it as well. So yeah, cool armour. I can't really comment on the stats because I can't remember what they were, and obviously that will have changed now with the new update. But we're pretty much done for today. We've had a successful day. We upgraded our Relic Hunter Treasure Seekaar to agility based armor set, and then used the illusion to make it look better, and turning him into what looks like a light armored Relic Hunter, but he's actually wearing heavy Stygian soldier armor but with agility bonus. And we crafted a star metal katana for him after our successful star metal wait by waiting up in the north for a long time before a meteor storm came along and managed to mine them. Then we headed off down to the Sinkhole and we killed the Undead Dragon, and learned the new recipes from there and moved the story on just that little bit further. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye now.